Well, hello. The future, as they say, is electric, and it certainly is electric for Tata's Altroz hatchback that's been showcased here at the Geneva Motor Show, and we're going to take a look at it now to see what sets it apart from the Altroz and what you can expect from it. Right? Let's hop back in. Now, first and foremost, as you can see here, the grille on the Altroz EV is different, and that's because, well, it doesn't have an engine, so it doesn't need all that air flowing in, so this is all closed off. And you can see the bumper design too is quite different. It has just slight slots here to let the air go in. That's the tri-arrow design, as it's called by the design team. The rest of it, the stance is pretty much the same. You can see that it's got that same aggressive face up front, which is best viewed from this angle. And of course, the alloy wheels are quite funky, cool, futuristic, as would be expected on some kind of EV. And where are the batteries? If you're wondering about that, they aren't under the hood here. They aren't over there. The batteries have been sandwiched into this platform, the ALFA-ARC platform, as it is called, which is engineered to handle EV solutions. So the batteries are actually stuffed underneath here, the floor pan, and that has given it a nice weight distribution front to back, and that has also affected one thing on the inside. If you step in, you'll notice that the floor is properly flat. And since this platform was designed to meet 5-star crash test rating, it's capable for that. There were certain changes made to the platform to get the stiffness required in certain parts, but it has opened up the sense of space on the inside. You can see how this center console here, the drive selector, sits in between the driver and the passenger seats. It's just empty, clean over here. And you can see the controls here, the infotainment controls up here. Nice big screen like we've seen on the Harrier. And well, the rest of it is pretty familiar, what we've seen with modern day Tatas. Right? Now coming to the back, again that same nifty handle to open it up. Lighter colors here, and immediately the cabin starts to feel more airy because of that. Now this is of course still, we wouldn't call this the final production version. It will go into production post the BS6 emissions, which is next year, April 2020. Post that, Tata is expected to launch it, so 18 months from now maximum. And well, what will it be like to drive? Now Tata say that the Altroz, as it is going to be a fun to drive hatchback. And the Altroz EV, considering that the weight is sitting down low here and is distributed front to back, and that Mr. Petkar, who's the CTO for Tata Motors, he says that it's not that much heavier than the Altroz as it is. Of course, it will be heavier because it's got a range of 300 kilometers, right? So because of that, of course, it is heavier, but it's not going to be that much heavier. And in fact, we were talking about ride quality. What would that be like on the Altroz EV? And he said, we don't have an issue with that. The ride quality will be fine. We've managed it okay. And that aside, you will find this to be even more fun to drive than the Altroz. So the Altroz EV, for a completely different reason, of course, it will be green and electric Tata, and it will be very exciting for sure, but it will also be fun to drive. In terms of cost, we don't know right now. Well, the Altroz itself should be in the, the upper limit would be about 8 to 9 lakh rupees. So you can expect the EV version to cost about 14 lakh rupees. That would be a safe bet. And keep in mind, this is 300 kilometer range. In terms of technology, Tata Motors say they've done something interesting with the cooling and the battery management software, which is how they managed to keep the weight low and yet keep the range high. And with all of that, we can expect maybe aggressive pricing too. So the Altroz EV, does it get your attention? Let us know in the comments below, and would you be looking forward to driving this as your fun hatchback, right? Thanks for watching ZigWheels.